still didn't see really a necessity for that. I was just
Right.
crushing the 20s. I think the 20s play worse than the 5s.
There on one of the tables, um, it was the one. It might be no. Your small blind and wrist breakers, big blind. I had aces 3 rounds in a row on your small blind.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's something that's good for stacking, because I probably would have started 3-betting. Like, I probably would have 3-bet you by the third time just for shits and giggles.
However, it was awful because you were playing good out of the blinds and that guy's playing 8-5. So I got to walk every single time. But
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I bet Jackson's getting ready to do something crazy.
That would have been nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really didn't notice that much. This is hilarious. Thank you.
You just ship or something?
No. I knew this always works in a sit and go. I don't know why it works in a sit and go. It even works on me in a sit and go. The check min raise. Like, what does he think that I have there?
Yeah.
Jack 3, I guess.
Yep, he said, I got you outkicked, kid. Did you see the hand when I had aces versus the guy and I raised standard pre-flop out of this big
Hold on.
blind.
Shoving king 9 here on the button. I have like 830.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Anyways, hand you have aces in the blind.
And he limps on the gun, so I make it 300 and I have 800 back. The flop 7-7-4. I bet the minimum. He calls. I check the turn. He bets. I min raise him. He calls. The river's a blank. I go all in for 300 and he calls with ace high. It's like ha ha ha.
See, if you play right, you can really get him to get down to like nothing. I don't think I should have raised this pre-flop. I think a limp there or a raise, and then I probably should see about the flop instead of the turn. I don't know. It's a weird hand. I really spewed off a lot of chips in this one.
Yeah.
I had the chips to spew off though. I'll be right back. DP, you have to take over. I'm sure I need some water.
It's kind of boring when you only have 4 screens up.
When you have what?
4 screens up.
Yeah. It's even more boring when like...
You can't see anything.
Well, I was going to say when you're only playing 8 tables.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now I'm only playing 7. Could turn on some music. I'm away from music.
I think I would maybe just fold those 8s there.
What
I
happened?
don't know. You have 1100 and the guy raised under the gun to 150 and you smooth called.
Yes. I did think about folding, I believe, and the reason why I called is because I thought I still had 1,000, so I still had a shipping stack.
Yeah,
He has a really, and I thought for sure I would double up if I hit a set because he has a really tight player, and I knew I wasn't going to put, I probably wouldn't have called that C-bet on like a deuce-deuce 3 board.
Right. Well, yeah, I don't disagree with that. I just don't know if you're going to flop a set enough.
It's 1 out of 8 times, so like, basically you have to be able to get 8 times what you put in, and so no, it wasn't. But I thought from a tournament, like calculation EV or whatever.
And you got the blinds coming in 2 hands.
Yeah. Which is another reason for folding, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Or I think so.
I think so too. I mean, it can go either way. It's like, if you think whatever's going to have a better shot at like, getting you chips, or like getting you into the money.
Yeah.
And I felt like if I made it through the blinds at 25, 50, 150, I'd still have to be able to I'd still be able to ship after that at 5,100 and pick up those chips really easily. Or I like could double up and not have to worry about that.
Yeah. I think if If I were in that hand though, and I was only calling to flop an 8, that I would probably just fold.
That's probably, yeah, I think that is the mathematically correct play.
And for whatever reason, it won't let me write on that guy's wall.
What?
Yeah.
That's horrible. Check it out. Wow.
Nice.
I'm on the monthly.
Is that for 510?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, so I bought this.
Not worth it or worth it?
No. Invasion of privacy is how I would put it.
Really?
Yeah. I think this is the guy from last night. Dick, you're my hero. There's some guy that actually hates me and is making fun of me.
Yeah, either way.
Both are pretty plausible.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, making a comeback. I gotta get to that career peak.
Oh, I double up 3 of this hand.
Oh, yeah, punk ass.
With my
300
2.75 blinds.
And you were out in the next hand.
Yeah, ace king versus 2 tens.
Uh-huh. So I guess if you lose this coin flip. I actually folded here. I don't know what I was thinking. I think it's because you actually raised here instead of shipping. That's like, I'm just gonna fold. Had you shipped, I probably would have called. Do you remember what you had?
I honestly don't. I will look at that hand though. Because now I forget what I had, and I'm interested to see what I had.
Yeah.
I assume I had a big hand.
I would assume would you also agree that because you 3-bet or you made it a smaller raise that you're probably more likely to have a stronger hand? Yeah. See, those are tells that you should pick up on, well, especially your buddies, because you hate doubling them up.
Yeah.
Doubling up one of these random kids, don't bother. That's fine. Doubling up your buddies, now that hurts.
I mixed it up. Oh, you folded an ace there too.
I know. Well, he turned quads or whatever. So
oh, did he?
Yeah.
He flopped a 10 and I closed the table.
He got better. You haven't rivered a king.
Oh, wow. 2 pair.
How many times do you think you've busted out of these, or you've actually like gone the runner to stuck out, and you hadn't had the table open?
No, I click leave table and then I move the lobby thing to make sure I'm drawing dead on the turn. You know what I mean? I do, because...
You better.
Yeah. Because I did it yesterday. I shoved
Professional fish plays one-on-one with DP. Closing out the lobby before you've officially been busted. That's number 1.
Well, yesterday...
You might as well just like register for him and then turn off your computer.
Yeah. Yesterday I shoved ace king versus 2 sevens and the flop was 7-2-2. And so I click leave table and then the turn's a 2. So I'm like, oh. And then another 2 comes on the river, so I'm like, oh, cancel, close lobby.
When you're watching these videos, I always want to like start clicking on them and stuff like that. Even when I watch a video of someone else playing, like I'll have a video on this, I'll just like keep trying to go over there and click on it. Like, oh my gosh, you guys are timing down. What are you doing?
Yeah. It would be so annoying to play in the same room as me because I just click like crazy. I'm a serial clicker.
Alex does that too. Like he just like that. Like just like there's nothing going on, but he's clicking.
Yep. Like I wear my mouse out.
I'm a serial chip shuffler.
Yeah.
Sometimes I even annoy myself.
Yeah, stop it.
Like when I'm in these videos, I actually have to make sure that I put them so far away from me so that I can't touch them. Open limping, pretty strong play.
Yeah, the best. Were you going to check raise that flop or?
Check call.
Check call.
Yeah, but I feel like if he bets the flop, he has a piece of it that I'm just going to be getting it and flipping. Or if he bets too much, then I might just fold.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a free flop, and I didn't flop trip, so.
Yeah.
I wanted to call or ship there.
Looks like I have 5,000 chips or 3,000.
Yeah, it looks like 5,000.
Yeah.
I think I only had like 1,600. I decided to let go.
There was a pot at 5,100 where a bunch of people limped in, and I was on the button, and I wanted to ship so bad.
If you have like 1,000 or like, well, I guess if you have like 1,500 there, I think